Hi, I'm Aslam Mullah and I am a registered attorney, and in today's video we're going to be talking about parenting plans. Specifically, what is a parenting plan, what clauses go in a parenting plan, why is it a requirement in terms of the law, when is it required, and the last issue is what are the consequences if your ex does not comply with the parenting plan. So let's get started with it. What is a parenting plan? A parenting plan is a legal document which covers aspects relating to the minor child. It is a legal requirement to have a parenting plan when two parties who have a minor child together are ending their relationship. For example, they're getting a divorce or they're splitting up. You must have a parenting plan in place so that the aspects relating to the child are addressed. Now, what clauses go into this parenting plan? Usually it's the following clauses. Maintenance of the child, who's going to pay for what? Medical aid of the child, if applicable, who's going to pay for it? Schooling arrangements for the child, travel arrangements for the child, what happens on holidays, primary residence of the child. These are the aspects relating to the child when it comes to the parenting plan. What is the difference between a parenting plan and a divorce settlement agreement? There's a huge difference between the two. A parenting plan focuses on the aspects relating to the minor children from that relationship. It only addresses that. Aspects relating to the car, the house, furniture, the pension fund, that's not addressed in the parental plan. That is addressed in the divorce settlement agreement. So the difference between the parenting plan and the divorce settlement agreement is that the parenting plan just talks about the aspects relating to the minor child from that relationship. The aspects relating to the assets and liabilities, that is addressed in the divorce settlement agreement. How do you draw up a parenting plan? A parenting plan is drawn up usually by social workers or by lawyers. How it works practically is that you and your partner will get together and discuss the issues in the parenting plan. Those issues relating to maintenance, caretaking of the child, well-being of the child, all of those aspects are going to be discussed and see if there can be an agreement with regard to the best interests of the child. If you would like to know what needs to be discussed in your particular situation, you can send me an email. My email address will now be shown on the screen, and I'll send you a list of aspects that need to be discussed as part of your parental plan. Can the children be part of drawing up the plan? I highly recommend that they are, especially if they are of a suitable age and they can understand what's going on, because you can keep them involved in the process. Also, it's a good idea from my experience is that once the parenting plan is complete, is to actually sit down with the child and talk them through the parenting plan in a level and in a manner that they actually understand, so that they know how things are going to work going forward. Now, once you've drawn up a plan, I usually get asked the following question: can it be changed at a later stage? And the answer to that is yes, it can. The reason why is because once the plan is drawn up based on the information currently available at that particular time. However, circumstances do change, and the plan then needs to be revised to adapt to the new circumstances. Once the circumstances have been changed, a new plan can be submitted to the office of the family advocate, who will then endorse the changes. Another question is, what can you do if your ex does not comply with the plan that you've agreed to in the parenting plan? They don't keep their end of the bargain. Once the parenting plan is signed by both parties, it becomes a legally binding document, especially if it's been submitted as part of a divorce order. That means that both parties who sign the document have to comply with what they agreed to in terms of the parenting plan. If the other party, your ex, does not comply with their responsibilities in terms of the parenting plan, You can take them to the maintenance court or to the children's court. It is then in the decision of that court to decide what the consequence will be for that other parent. Some of the consequences will be a fine, garnishee order, or even jail time. So there are some serious consequences. In summary, what we've discussed in today's video, parenting plans are a requirement in terms of the law when two people are ending their relationship and there's a minor child involved. There are various aspects which need to be included in the parenting plan. And also, parenting plans can be revised if circumstances do change. And the last aspect is there are serious consequences for breaching a parenting plan. Now, if you need help in your particular situation, whether that's drawing up the plan or advice on divorce or custody, you're more than welcome to click the link below and book an appointment with our office. I wish you all the best and good luck.